Sorry for the distraction. It has been a heavy distraction.
Mazi Chika, it is him said, the head of the Directorate of State. Like you all know,
listen,
I'm not a member of the US.
Kano Takano.
An ordinary member like everybody in IPOB.
So, Biafrans, as you are coming on, please don't be offended for the distraction we had for the first time. Join us again as we deliver this message. It is all about keeping the record straight. We have learned how to keep the record straight by Onyeduma and Nnamdi Kanu. And for this reason, we are trying to document some things. You can hear Kanu Takano when Kanu Takano declared.
If there are people who are in the position to know, is Mazi Chika Edeziem as head of the Directorate of State. So he can't come out and claim that he did not know that Onyendu had an issue or had a problem.
You can't come out and claim that you don't know that Onyendu had an issue or a problem. When this problem arose, what happened? The people who Kanu Takano mentioned here, they said they knew that Nnamdi Kanu has problem in Kenya, but they decided to keep it a secret. But Simon Ekpa said he didn't know that Nnamdi Kanu has issue in Kenya. If he would know, maybe he would do something. So what we are doing here now is to at least those people who is still finding it difficult to understand, we are trying to open your brain to understand some things which you must understand.
There's one other one that talks to.
There is one other one that talks to. Kanu Takano did not mention the name of that person. But all we know is that when the message came out from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he said, give him slot. Let Simon Ekpa speak for the people of Biafra. That is the message we heard and the message we received from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But little did they know that we will follow this history to the taproot of today. If the legal team by Ifeanyi Ejiofor is genuine, why is it taking them difficult? Why is it difficult for them to stand for the truth? That is the major question here. Come on, and share the program. Share the program, let people watch. We have a heavy distraction on the program we have been doing, but now we are back again to deliver the message. How many people is here? How many people is here? Try to write something. Try to write something. How many people is here? We have to keep the record straight. Because if we don't keep it straight, things will be happening. So, write comment, and let us know if we are coming out.
So they're supposed to come out and tell people what they know. And they should stop directing the questions to me. Because they know better, more than me. But they are trying to frame me up.
Out of part. Thank you. This is Kanu Takano.
You asked a question about.
This is Kanu Takano. We must keep the record straight
Mazi Chika Edeziem said
to avoid some delicate issues. When you listen to this place also, you will hear Emeka Livingstone vibrating as well. You will hear Emeka Livingstone vibrating as well.
Up to now, Osekome even tweeted, unless it wasn't him that tweeted that thing, that it is the proof of a Jimako that by reason of Nnamdi Kanu's rendition, he has no case to answer in any court of the land based on the verdict of the Court of Appeal.
Are you getting it?
Ozekome presented that. I read it.
We are whiter than white and whiter than
I'm
snow.
hoping he was the one that wrote that because somebody is challenging that Twitter.
Dear friends, we are whiter than white and whiter than snow. You know, when you want to kill a rat, a dog, you give it a bad name. Then your neighbors might support you to go and kill the dog. But in this our era, in this IPOB, which Simon Eber is the spokesperson, we have taken it upon ourselves to make sure that we deliver the right information to Biafrans. We have taken it upon ourselves to deliver this message. No matter however distraction we are having, it is difficult, and we have made an announcement before that we are coming online. A lot of distraction came on, and no matter however they are doing it, we will deliver this message. See, he came.
Do not be surprised.
Simon Eber has come.
About my appearance.
About the appearance.
Appearance.
Let's start from the appearance. You see the jacket he wore. It's animal skin.
This appearance today signifies a new dimension of Woto Woto to the enemies of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and the enemy of Biafra freedom.
The appearance signifies another dimension of Woto Woto to the enemies of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and to the enemies of Biafra. We are bringing it on record.
Today, we are going to open the chapter of Barrister Ejiofor. For many of you who may not know what have happened and how Barrister Ejiofor has been the tools of the Fulanese. A continued detention.
We are keeping this in on record. Dear friends, do me a favor by writing comment here. Writing comment, make it beautiful. You know, if you have problem in the stomach, maybe appendix, the only thing you have to do is to open up the stomach and remove the appendix for your life to be safe. Listen, Biafrans, if you ever need Biafra, stop beating about the bush. Me and you, the people who is online now and the people who will watch later, we are trying to keep the record straight. We don't start a war, we cannot win. We don't start a war, we cannot win. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said, we will restore Biafra with every dignity. And when Biafra is restored, we will give glory, honor to Chukwu Okike Abiama, not to any other person. Biafra is as white as snow. Tell me, if Mazi Simon Eber has been given slot, tell me if Nnamdi Kanu will still remain in DSA dungeon today. It is impossible. Listen, if Ifeanyi Ejiofor and the legal team stood by the word of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and give Simon Eber slot for him to continue doing the job he started doing, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will not be in DSA dungeon, and the Biafra would have been declared by now. When Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was here, Eastern governors, all of them hide their self, all of them ran to Abuja. And why I come today to put some things in record is because of what Simon Eber did here.
Of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu,
listen.
Barrister Ejiofor is directly influencing it. And today, you are going to know some of the things that will shock you.
Yes.
I am not going to do every exposition because, you know, I don't fight anyhow. When I pick up a fight, I am sure of winning.
You know, There are things we told you about Simon Ekpa. Ndị bụ ndị Igbo, you know what is called Ogweji Ofo. You know, we are 555 vision. We bring our message in different form. There are people that their name is Ogweji Ofo, but they don't really understand the meaning of their name. Ogweji Ofo. You know, before embarking ourselves in this journey, we went back to study Igbo culture and the Igbo tradition, trying to know and found out the power of Igbo people and that thing that made Igbo people to be special in this surface of earth. Ogweji Ofo. Simon Ekpa does not embark himself to any war. He think he can be guilty. You know, that's why we come with the 555 vision. We told you that Simon Ekpa is that thing they called Obiarajebu Mgbu Onwe. You come to kill me, you ended up killing yourself. So as we are bringing it up, you invite others to this great teaching, no matter the distraction we are getting. We go on a little.
And I'm not fighting for fighting's sake. I'm fighting because before Onyendo Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, you may think that we just came yesterday to the struggle. Before Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, I promised him one thing. I said, I will be the last person that will disappoint him.
Is he keeping to his word, or is he not keeping to his word? Why am I doing what I'm doing today? Is because I am an oath member of IPOB. I took oath to defend Biafra and to defend Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And that's why I am still doing what I'm doing today. Oath member. And there are some people who took oath the same minute with me. They ended up facing and promoting P2B. But we took oath to defend the ideology of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. These particular people who took oath to defend this structure and protecting Nnamdi Kanu and the Biafra ended up fighting the ideology of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu when he said, told Ejiofor, tell DOS to give Simon Ekpa slots. This is the origin of the problem we are facing today. And this is the reason why Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is still in the DSS dungeon using one cloth since that time till this date. We continue.
I promise I will continue to keep, and I will continue to make and renew every blessed day. So for this reason, it has become imperative,
yes,
for me to do this particular exposition today. Because this particular Biafra struggle,
Biafra,
the
wait.
of Biafra is stage by
Something
stage.
is spiritual here, which I want to bring out. Because Biafra is a spirit.
Enemies of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and Biafra be defeated and destroyed at the end of the day. If you do not understand that Barrister Ejiofor US, immediately Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, he became the DOS you are hearing. So we have destroyed the chaff side, and now it is time to uproot him. I come with a form Ofo and Ogu, and everything I'm going to say here today, lie. Everything Barrister Ejiofor have done, let
Bear
it
me
work
witness
against me.
to this Ofonogu. Actually, this is why we came. You know, all of you have seen Simon Ekpa swearing with the gods of our ancestors, swearing with Eke, Orie, Afo, Nkwo. My Biafran people, I am an oath member of IPOB. I am a comrade. When this attack against Simon Ekpa started, we told them Simon Ekpa is genuine. Stop blackmailing him. Stop calling him an infiltrator. And anybody who said used the same language which I used, they will tag him infiltrator at that very spot. But glory to God that all the comments we have been receiving for the past 4 months now, none of them is now attacking Simon Ekpa. And when Simon Ekpa reviewed all the secrets about DOS, when they were killing dogs, killing goats and the different kind of animal to make him to become a madman, and they set him car accident, he came here, he also swear with the gods of our ancestors, also Igbo. That is what he used. And for this reason, we will go on revealing some spiritual things that is happening.
But if everything I'm going to do here today about Barrister Ejiofor,
you who is here, write us comments.
is truth.
Bear witness.
I'm nothing but the truth. His downfall in Biafra struggle start today.
Are you getting it?
Problem will follow him from today.
Write us comments. Bear yourself a witness.
Till Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will remove the curse.
Bear us witness.
You all know that I have defended
Uzamaka, well done.
Ejiofor.
Tina Ngozi, well done. Thank
Same
you.
time, I was cautioning him on them.
One thing we have to bring out to the notice here today. Every one of us knows when Nelly told Simon Ekpa that Ifeanyi Ejiofor is one of the problem. When Nsima rose alarm, he said Ifeanyi Ejiofor is one of the problem. When Owasofia raised alarm, Ifeanyi Ejiofor is one of the problem. What happened? Simon said he don't want to miss his eyes on the ball. Is it true or false? He said no matter what he's doing, he don't want to attack him, but he want to attack the language Ejiofor is using. We are bringing facts and figure because we take the part of Jonah to preach this Biafran gospel. That's why you see us in this belly of a fish. And most of the time when we are inside this belly of a fish, we feel more comfortable to deliver this message because that is how God assigned it. It doesn't mean that we cannot stay in another quiet place, but most of the time, this message used to come. When it comes, we deliver it according to how Chukwu Kabiama directed. Nelly, when she was championing Idu, what happened? Simon said, no, maybe Ejiofor will learn, trying to know how to use his words. But he don't want to attack him, but he will keep on directing his language. If what we are telling you here is what happened, this is Biafran gospel. Biafran gospel, we preach it the same way Oyekinome, Emopai, TDJs, TB Joshua preach Bible under the Jesus Christ. But we believe that Biafra is our religion. and the Radio Biafra we worship. Since Radio Biafra has turned their network to demote Simon Ekpa, which Nnamdi Kanu has come to uplift and handed the staff over to him, having meeting with Simon Ekpa and the Oduduwa nation, having meeting with Igboho and the Oduduwa leaders, why DOS are nowhere to be found. And this thing brings us back to this notice that they're asking Nnamdi Kanu, Master, why are you still looking for 100 men? He said he has more than 1 million followers, but he can assure you that he don't even have 15 people which he can trust inside all the followers that is with him, eating in the same dining table with him. Now he is looking for 100 men. And as the prefixed date to have interview with Mazi Simon Ekpa, this particular DOS begin to fight against Simon Ekpa not to have interview with Nnamdi Kanu. Finally, Simon Ekpa fought his way out. Thank you. I love it so much when I'm seeing comments here. It means that people are following. If I'm not doing it right, still tell us with the point. Don't just call us idiot without any reason. Call us idiot and you correct us where we made mistake. You understand? You are allowed to criticize what we are doing, but to criticize us with a point. And my own point is what I am proving to you right here with my face. I am an oath member to defend the gospel of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And as we go on preaching this Biafran gospel, what happened? They fought against Nnamdi Kanu having an interview with Simon Ekpa. But Simon Ekpa is the same person whom Chukwu Okike Abiama arrested in Germany when he went to eat New Yam Festival with Ekwere Mado in Germany. There, Chukwu Okike Abiama, the God of Biafra, arrested Simon Ekpa, just like Jesus Christ arrested Saul on his way to Damascus, where he is going to fight Peter. Are you getting it? Now, Jesus Christ told Saul, go back, they will tell you what to do. This is the same way Chukwu Okike Abiama arrested Simon Ekpa when he come to eat New Yam Festival in Germany with Ekwere Mado. Now, Simon Ekpa is a politician. Nnamdi Kanu, do not forget that Nnamdi Kanu is also a politician. Nnamdi Kanu is a member of ABGA under Ojukwu. Simon Ekpa is also a member of PDP, I think so, with Ekwere Mado. But you cannot destroy Nigeria without knowing whom they are. That's why we say, if you want to restore Biafra, stop beating about the bush. Me and you knows that Simon Ekpa dedicated himself to restore Biafra. Nnamdi Kanu has not given date. People keep on criticizing Nnamdi Kanu. They said, stop making noise on social media. Stop taking our money. Stop robbing people. This is all the things they told Nnamdi Kanu. When Nnamdi Kanu went to America, he said, every black person in America should register as a member of IPOB with $1. This particular Nzama people, they use calculator and they calculated how many population of black people in America. They calculate $1. They say that Nnamdi Kanu is a criminal. This particular system is what they use to attack Simon Ekpa today. But we have been in this Biafran struggle since 2002, since 2002, waiting for the Messiah to come and his disciple to come up and open our lips. Are you getting it? That is why we are 555 vision. A lot of our people, they want to know the secret of 555 vision. We keep on revealing it every now and then. Because you can never go inside the Biafra with impunity. We told them, you cannot go inside the Biafra with impunity, with the blackmail, with the propaganda. You cannot do it. Listen, they said in Igbo adage that if Okenye, an elder, see that thing that is wrong and they refuse to say it, things will keep on going wrong. Tell me, this media legal team that always visit Nnamdi Kanu inside the SL dungeon, why is it that these particular people, led by Ifeanyi Ejiofor, never told Nnamdi Kanu pump and plain that the slot has not been given to Simon Ekpa the way he instructed? You know, when Kanu Takano revealed this secret, that Nnamdi Kanu said a slot should be given to Simon Ekpa, Master Prophet is another person who came up and said that DOS Acharoyanya, the people who knows when Master Prophet said this thing, bear me witness, because we purify ourselves to deliver this message. Writing your comments and sharing it, tagging Master Prophet and every other person is another witness. Master Prophet said that DOS Acharoyanya, na Chike Edozie Acharoyanya na this struggle. Then Master Prophet wanted to maneuver DOS to lead. He conspired with his own wife. They said that Simon Ekpa is a Belima. Then Master Prophet came up and hijacked the brain of Kanu Takano. He told Kanu Takano, do not endorse Simon Ekpa. Come up and begin to attack him. Every one of us knows when this thing happening. We are telling you what is on the record. We preach Biafra as gospel, the way you can bring the history of Jesus Christ and begin to twist them. This thing we are putting in record today are things that happened in Biafran struggle. And Biafra is our religion, it's a Bible, and this is what we have to preach. Subscribe to 555 Vision, Biafran Gospel and the Bible. Biafra will have their own Bible, and all this thing that is happening, you will see them there. These are things we receive in 555 Vision. Biafra is our soul, our religion and soul. Yes, it is reality. You talk about what you know. We call on Nnamdi Kanu the Jesus of our time. At least someone you know his father and his mother. Are you getting it? You get what we are talking about. You know his brothers, you know his sisters. Another people who is online and people who will watch, help us to tag Kanu Takano. That video where Kanu Takano said, give him slot. Let that video circulate once again. This is the origin of our problem. And then now we begin to balance this program as we have been able to build the background. All this division you see today started from give him slot. When Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was extradited from Kenya, they tied him and they sent him to Nigeria. Malami opened and they revealed the secret that Nnamdi Kanu is with them in their custody. DOS knew, which Kanu Takano said in this video here, that DOS knew that Nnamdi Kanu was in Kenya and being captured. When they asked them, they said they knew that Nnamdi Kanu has been captured, but they don't want to make it public. Simon Ekpa, when Simon Ekpa found out in the spiritual realm that the light of Biafra has been switched off in Kenya, Simon Ekpa took the same switch inside spiritual realm and switched it on in Finland. When the light began to shine again, Malami, Lai Mohammed, and the Buhari with their agents, they said, who is the person that switched this light on again? Go after him. Within small time, Kanu Takano revealed secrets that Nnamdi Kanu said, give Simon Ekpa a slot. And yesterday, Simon Ekpa has just told us exactly how that thing happened. Not only giving him a slot, but giving him the authority to lead Biafrans. And this thing now take us back to our normal message, which Nnamdi Kanu dropped before his rendition. He said he is preparing our memory that whenever things begin to happen differently, we have to go back to our brain and survey. And then we can be able to know what is really trending. Now, if you want Biafra to come, stop beating about the bush. All this energy which Simon Ekpa used to fight to defend his innocency in this Biafran struggle, where do you count them? Onyeka Obaruru. What benefit does he have? Are you telling me that if Barrister Ejiofor, all the legal team, could stand strong and say, let us concentrate in the liberation of Biafra and the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Stop self-imagination. Stop self-accusation. Stop selfishness and give slot to Simon Ekpa. Let us work together. When we preached, we told you, give him what they called benefit of doubt. With the benefit of doubt, we will be able to know who is Simon Ekpa. But gold, you can never know the value of gold until the gold will go inside fire and burn. After burning this gold, then you will be able to know the value of the gold. And here bring us to the benefit of all this accusation they laid against Simon Ekpa. Today, before Simon Ekpa will deliver message, he will first of all swear oath. When Simon Ekpa came to this struggle, they said he is not an oath member. We send a message to Ifeanyi Ejiofor asking Nnamdi Kanu if he mastermind oath to Simon Ekpa. Come and tell us. Ifeanyi Ejiofor did not come and tell Biafrans that Simon Ekpa is an oath member, no, non-oath member. The woman who mastermind oath with Simon Ekpa under Nnamdi Kanu watch, she sees her mouth. She couldn't come public and tell Biafrans, leave this part of oath, that she herself is the person who mastermind oath for Simon Ekpa. At least from there, we will begin to get to the direct line. But all this truth is hidden. All this truth was hidden. The truth was hidden by Ifeanyi Ejiofor and all the legal team. None of them came up, even single Twitter. None of them came up and said, we have been able to ask Nnamdi Kanu when we visited him. And we asked him if Simon Ekpa is an oath member. None of them came up, not in Twitter, not in video, not to my own. I have not seen any of them. You who is watching and you who will watch later, tell us at this very date, 111 days to Biafra, under the spokesperson, did you people see anything? Please, your comment here will tell me something, please. Your comment will tell me, did you see the Ejiofor, Ejimako, Ezekome, or any of all those legal team? Did you see any of them come out and defend that oath which we stand upon today? Did you see Twitter? No. Something is cooking. Biafra is whiter than white and whiter than snow. Ozemenadim, Chukwu Goziege, for letting us know that your own side you didn't see any witness for them to defend the oath. number one thing to defend. If Ifeanyi Ejiofor need Biafra to come, let us justify. The first thing he will do when this allegation come, and this first allegation, the strongest allegation came when they said, giving monkey water with a cup is not a problem, but to taking the cup out of the monkey is the problem. That was first self-accusation and the self-imagination laid against Simon Ekpa. If Ifeanyi Ejiofor, as the head of the legal team, then came up and told IPOBs, I have visited Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, Onyendu, the Jesus of our time. And he said that that woman mastermind oath to Simon Ekpa. At least that one problem will be solved. Some of us, whom Chike Doziem wrote our suspension and their discharge and they acquitted, we may not receive that thing because these are the things we've been fighting for. Ask Ifeanyi Ejiofor, asking Nnamdi Kanu, did you mastermind the oath of Simon Ekpa? These are simple questions an elder should ask. These are simple questions an elder should ask. And who is elder in this matter? Who is elder in this matter? The elders are the legal team, the people who has the opportunity to speak with Simon Ekpa. These are the elders. But these people refused. They refused to ask this simple question. Or maybe they swallowed the truth. They swallowed the truth, thinking that we will not know. Simon Ekpa later came. He told you that he is the spiritual son of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. That he can penetrate inside the DSA dungeon and take information inside Nnamdi Kanu's heart. How many of you heard this thing? Have you been able to prove him right today? We are bringing this kind of message because we are 555 vision. Some people who is asking me the secret of 555 vision, these are the things that contain and build up 555 vision. I will go back and check the name of somebody is very, very inquisitive to know the secret of 555 vision. Nothing is more secret. This 555 vision, this YouTube you see, was formed since 2018. We don't promote it. But it is time for us to come and begin to record our information in this place because of attack we are getting in Facebook. This is the reason we come here and ask you people to come here and subscribe. Listen, before we join this thing, we went on purification 9 months to ask this kind of delicate questions. This delicate question you see us asking, these are the kind of questions we ask them because I am one of the decision makers in my own zone. I am oath member. I am a comrade in IPOB. I told them inside the 555 vision and that thing that gave Paul Onwubiko the impetus to take oath. I have not seen Simon Ekpa to be illegal in this journey. Rather, I will preach Simon Ekpa the way I preach in Nnamdi Kanu. And I will preach Biafran gospel the way religion and the Christianity is being preached. One of the things they deprive me in this Biafran struggle is my own agenda is to form Biafran First Church. That is our own. Because we know that Biafrans are deceived. Igbo people are being deceived by the way religious leaders pass the information of Jesus Christ to humanity in Igbo land. That's why they focus their attention to wait on Jesus Christ that will appear on the sky. Why Jesus of our time is languishing inside DSS dungeon. Nostradamus says that a prince will be born from the bottom of the trigger, which no man can stop. And we've been preaching this thing. This Nostradamus is a prophet in France, descended from Israel through Maria Magdalene. And there have been rumors which we found from the book of Illuminatis that says that Jesus Christ has a baby girl with Maria Magdalene. That fact is still yet unproved, but according to European chronology, we found, when we are digging on the history, we found a place called Sagrada Familia in Barcelona. And this Sagrada Familia, who is watching, go on your Google and tag Sagrada Familia. And if you want to read the history, you may go to Dan Brown. You will read Dan Brown, the symbol. Then you will know the secret of Sagrada Familia coming from Maria Magdalene, which is the descendant of Jesus Christ. They say that Jesus Christ has baby with Maria Magdalene, which Bible told us that Maria Magdalene was a leprosy or whatever, an old woman. Jesus Christ cured her. Histories, this is not what I have come to do. But if you want Biafra to come, stop beating about the bush. We will preach Nnamdi Kanu. We know that his father is Israel Okwu and his mother is Lolo Okwu. And this is somebody we know that is pure. The enemies are now calling on Nnamdi Kanu to save them. Pastors, according to our revelation in 2020, we said that even the children of pastors will end up calling the name of Nnamdi Kanu to save them the way they are calling Jesus Christ. Today, it's happening. If you doubt me, I will bring the video. I will bring the video. It is inside this 555 vision. And when we ended up, I left Europe here. I went to Ivory Coast to Kanti Biafra, where Ojukwu landed with the Biafran immigrants, with the Biafran refugee. We went there. We call onto the ancestors of our Biafran land. And those people that came, we call them to lose the chain holding Igbo people abroad. We did it. It is inside this forum. You go there, you will see some of them. These are the jobs which Ohaneze Ndi Igbo supposed to do. But when we found out that we begin to receive information from Elijah, Elisha, Ezekiel, Jeremiah, Daniel, they begin to tell us how their history has been immortal in this world. That is how we come with the 555 vision to deliver this kind of raw message. And as you are going on, share this message. If you have not subscribed to this 555 vision, subscribe, because our message come sudden. You get it? Subscribe, write us comment and make us happy. Then tell me why we will go on hiding the truth even when we know the truth. We have come up to study the secret of command and control. We have come up to study the secret of divide and rule. This divide and rule, we teach about divide and rule, how first of all Britain came up to divide Europe, Africa. They entered Biafran land. They divided us. What is left? The 5 states left. After they have removed Igodomigodo, after they have removed every other place, Igala and every other place that made up Biafran land. Now, remaining 5 states. What happened? They called Ojo Zokalo, the former governor of Abia State. They told him to destroy Igbo land, remaining 5 states. What are you going to do? This is our offer to make you governor of Abia State. Ojo Kano asked them, what is your offer for him to become the governor of Abia State? They said, you have to give us the center of Igbo land. You who is watching, where is the center of Igbo land? The center of the 5 states which Buhari named as the dot was found at Umunnochi local government. That center is called Law Banta, Law Buku, Ihubokigwe, Isochi. That was the place where Ojo Zokano signed as contract. Yes, that was the place where Ojo Zokano signed as contract for him to become governor of Abia State. The first signature of Ojo Zokano was to hand that place over to Fulanis for Ruga. And that place became the first place Ruga was legalized. That particular place was the same place where they kidnapped that what is it called? That bishop that time from Ihube, which that bishop that paid 100 million naira to support Fulani henchmen and the kidnapping of our people. He paid 100 million naira. But Simon Ekpa ended up calling on you people, instead of you to go and pay 100 million naira, come and support ESN fundraising. With 100 million naira, ESN will buy a good equipment, a good ammunition to defend the land, because after you have paid 100 million naira, they will not give you receipt. Yes, Stanley, they will not give you receipt. We are preaching the gospel of Biafra. Are you getting it? We are 555 vision, Biafran gospel and the Bible. And what you will hear is exactly what has been in the public domain. We don't form our own. But what we can do is we will ask critical questions. And these critical questions we used to ask is the thing that made us up. I say, if you if you forget what the thing that is your pride, as na obona agwo emeri ihe oji boro agwo umuaka ewere ya keriri. That's why from 555 vision we will preach what is inside the public domain because of proof. Then inside here we will ask critical question. Now we go back again. We are preachers, my brothers. We are preachers. Send us flower. If we are in YouTube, Facebook now, if you see the kind of flower that will be flowing inside this place, that's why we want people to come up here and send us flower, mighty flowers. You know? And we ask, if really you want Biafra to come, and you know that the first allegation against Simon Ekpa is he did not take oath. He is not an oath member. Why have you not come openly to defend it? How many people ask the same question? We asked them this question. Do you know what? Because we respect time, our time is still running, and we must deliver the message. Do you know what? When we begin to ask this kind of critical question, they summoned meeting, coordinators all over the world. They said that Paul Onwubiko is asking deep question. Then they ask us, they send the information to us. They said, anybody who sympathizes with Simon Ekpa is enemy of Biafra. And who signed this thing? You know, before you can be able to cure one sickness, you have to find out the origin of that sickness. The reason our people is still suffering today is because Hana Agwoya, Mana Hana Hapo, Ihe Bataroya. Okay, now. Mana, if you go and dig out the origin of your problem, then the solution to that problem will be very, very simple. Do you see this fight which Simon Ekpa fought yesterday by hitting the real hammer on the chief of infiltrator, the chief of the saboteurs? This is the reason Biafra must be declared, because Biafra is whiter than white and whiter than snow. We are 555 vision. And in as much as we took oath to defend Nnamdi Kanu and the Biafran gospel, what is Nnamdi Kanu message and what was his message? Nnamdi Kanu said, sit at home the day of election in Anambra State. Anambra State election cannot hold. This particular people, Simon Ekpa said it yesterday. It is in the record that Ifeanyi Ejiofor said to him, why can't you keep quiet concerning this sit at home and the election? It is in the record. We don't come here to teach what is not in the record. We are teaching you what we heard from Nnamdi Kanu and what we heard from Simon Ekpa. And we have seen other people with their own video who said, instead the Biafra will come through Simon Ekpa. It is better for them to die than Biafra to come. It is in the public domain. But our own is to ask deep questions, just like every autopilot critical thinker. Are you getting it? That is why we are here trying to put some things inside record. You know, we are preaching the gospel of Biafra. This is what we signed in front of Chukwuokike Abiama. Are you getting it? Now, Ifeanyi Ejiofor refused to stand that Simon Ekpa should get slaughtered. Then they begin to attack Simon Ekpa when he said, do not allow Anambra State election to be held. And through Soludo action, when IPOBs finally opened the gate for election to be held, Soludo ended up killing IPOBs. Now, the same thing I say, Abishi Baotole or Morako. Mike Ejaya asked his own children, how many times would you make a mistake before you learn? The first one say second time. The second one say first time. The other one said he will not let himself to be mistaken. Rather, he will learn from other ones that has made mistake. That is the game Simon Ekpa is playing. Soludo has played a card. We are 555 vision. Show us something. If I am analyzing this thing deep. Now, show us something here, please. Let me relax. Write us something. Write us something. Let the like rise. Akwefo na Mike Ejaya batago na our teaching. Because these are prophets. These are people that give Igbo people knowledge and how to reason and how to think. And these are the things where Simon Ekpa adopting his own knowledge to lead this struggle. Then Simon said, we have seen what Soludo did. The way Soludo, after he won an election, he faced IPOBs and began to recruit those people who voted him. For this reason, he is not going to give chance for P2B. And that is the reason you hear in Radio Biafra, the DOS, they said that this is the only time Igbo man has come, that the whole Nigeria has come to support him. Why can't they let him come? But P2B, according to history, P2B is the first person who killed Biafrans under Owazurike when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was under Masob. Which, if Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was imprisoned when P2B were killing those people, P2B would have killed Nnamdi Kanu that very day and threw his body inside Izu River. We are preaching the gospel of Biafra. And when Peter Obi was interviewed, he said that the way he handled the criminals, when he become the president, he will negotiate with Igboho. And every other person who refused to dialogue will be dealt with as a criminal, which me and you, under 555 vision, critical thinkers, knew very, very well that Nnamdi Kanu has been offered oil plot. Nnamdi Kanu has been offered governor. Nnamdi Kanu has been offered heaven and earth to abandon Biafra. Me and you know that Nnamdi Kanu is not going to dialogue to abandon Biafra. Are you getting it now? But Peter Obi said, any other person who refused dialogue will be dealt with as a criminal. Omunnem, tell me here now, do you think that Nnamdi Kanu will accept abandoning Biafra? And he is still there in the SA dungeon. That is exactly why Simon Ekpa told them when Nelly Nsima Owasofia told him that Ifeanyi Ejiofor is playing a crooked game, you should attack him. If you don't attack him, that she is going to attack him. That's why Nelly is somebody that is hot-tempered woman. She ended up attacking Simon Ekpa just out of her own personal wish, according to her own gods. Are you getting it? Simon said he wants to concentrate his eyes on the ball. He don't want to miss his eyes on the ball until are you getting it? And Ndi Igbo knows that Simon has become the lion and the dragon of our time. Simon Ekpa ended up telling you people that one of the mysterious things that happened in this Biafran struggle is that Nnamdi Kanu created ESN, which happens to be Simon Ekpa Njoko, and he called them Dragon, and his name is also Dragon. He was walking through spirit, not through canal, but trying to pass information to Ifeanyi Ejiofor and every other member of the legal team. And we come online, we told them, if you continue to fight Simon Ekpa, you will end up fighting against yourself and you caterpillar will jam you. Today, every one of you have the evidence that the person who told DOS to go on attacking Simon Ekpa is Ifeanyi Ejiofor. And he said, instead, according to Simon, instead, Simon Ekpa will lead Biafrans to liberation. It will be over his dead body. And Simon in this program, which I used to start, he said his own has come and gone. Did you people see it or you didn't see it? This is history and this is how it happened. When we are preaching this gospel, you know, Jesus Christ's history started, Bible was coupled 500 years after Jesus Christ was dead. Then they begin to couple the history. This Biafran Bible we are telling you today, Biafra will have their own Bible. We are coupling them, putting them in the video. Our gallant men, Biafran writers of conscience, they are writing all these things that is happening through legal team, through DOS, through autopilot, and the people that drop all voice notes. We are compiling them. One day you will see Biafran Bible. And remember, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said that we will build Biafra for 75 years, day and night. Meaning, a lot of things will still come up that will create Biafra to have their own Bible, both New Testament and the Old Testamental Biafran Bible. Because when you go back to Old Testament, you will see Ada. Israel adopted the name Ada. The first daughter of every Igbo man in this life is known as Ada. You may end up calling the baby Ngozi and any other name, but it is known as Ada. Some people used to go direct and they give the name Adugo, Adako, Adobi, Adademma, you know all those things. Because Biafran history, the history of the ancient, the Igbos, is written there in the Old Testament. And we have come to understand that they manipulated our history and they turned it to their own favor. And that is why we found out that South America have their own Bible and the Biafra will have their own Bible. We preach Biafran gospel under 555 vision, Biafran gospel and the Bible from Paul Onwubiko. Thank you as you share, as you comment, as you correct our mistakes, as you give us go ahead for what we are doing. We thank you all.